Hey, beautiful people, welcome back. Okay, we're going to jump outside to the garden, right? But I had to bring you in to show you these lizzies. Oh my gosh, guys, these are Lisianthus blooms from the garden. Can you believe it? No, I can't. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh. Now, I was totally unprepared, people. I never do cut flowers, right? I grow roses, yes, and I grow them for them to bloom on the shrub. I never take them inside. But these Lisianthus, they simply demanded to be cut because do you remember when I showed you a couple of weeks ago that there were like 27 buds on one little plant, right? So you really have to cut them and bring them in. And they last so long. They're supposed to last 2 weeks as cut flowers. 2 weeks as cut flowers. Guys, look at these. We grew these. We are growing these in our garden. Isn't this amazing? Absolutely amazing. I'm so unprepared. Look at what I have them in. Water bottles. I know. I'm going to head out to the store later to see if I can pick up a vase and pop them in because they are gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that purple. Look at that purple. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take you out to the garden now and we'll look at them growing outside. Yeah? Come on. All right, here we are outside. Welcome back to my messy garden, people. All right, look at our little stack of Lisianthus. Look at this 10 plants. Right? I have to remind you, got 10 plants. All right, I needed to have done some staking. Look at this. So you have to stake them, right? Because their blooms do get pretty heavy and they will fall over. So I have to come out and get some support on this beauty. Look at the potential. Oh my God. I have to come out and get this one staked up. And this is why I actually went ahead and did some cut flowers and take them in because the plants just won't stop blooming. Look at how dense this is. Oh my gosh. They won't stop blooming, right? And once it rains, they topple. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, stop it. This is gorgeous. Oh, wind. Hold on a minute, wind. Oh, look at, oh. All right. So if you did not start these from seeds last year, you have to start them from seeds with me this year. This is too beautiful to not give a go in the garden. I don't know if you guys remembered my journey. Remember last season I gave it a try and I got one flower. Well, I got 3 plants and maybe one bloomed. And it was by no means this tall. It was a little thing on the ground. So my second attempt, right, way improved, right? Right, so we got 10 plants this time versus 3, and the plants are, I think, the height that they should be, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm thinking if we give it a go again this spring, next spring or later this year, this December, we're going to have really better success. What do you guys think? The more we do, the more we learn, and you guys have to start Lizzie's with me this year, okay? This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look, this little one fell over, and so she was down for about a day or two. Was it a day? It rained, yeah. So she was down overnight, and look how she turned her flowers in, her buds in, right? But gorgeous and a true purple flower. What? A true purple flower. If I could get this plant to bloom when my roses are blooming in that first flush, oh my God, the garden would be on fire, wouldn't it? It would be. But all right, let's pull away. Our journey with our Lisianthus, definitely worth the grow. I will do it again. I am going to do it again. And this time, I need to have a dedicated bed for them. So right now they're sharing the space with Eden. Oh, look at Eden. Update on Eden. She's becoming a rose, guys. Look at that. She has got healthy growth pushing out from everywhere, right? And I'm seeing where we are going to have some beautiful canes to train. Let me pull back a little bit more. She has filled out. It's crazy. She has filled out. She's 4 times the size she was this spring. So this is good. This is good. Let me turn for just a second, and I want to show you The roses in the garden right now, they're in that semi-dormant summer resting phase. So it's going to look a little bit messy. But what's happening right now is that the climbers, they are shooting out of this world. I kid you not, guys. They are growing like crazy. This is, oh, come here. T's in Georgia. Do you remember I showed you her maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago and I said I had to get a, what's that word? A trellis to tie her onto because she wouldn't reach the back of the fence. It's not a problem anymore, people. Look at this cane. There is, I hope it's not too windy. I hope you're not hearing a lot of wind sounds. Maybe I should put my mic on. I'm going to check and see if I have to put my mic on so that you guys can hear me. But look at this. She is long out of this world now. She can reach the back of the fence with no issues whatsoever. We are going to have her blooming next spring. And I want to show you the other climber here that has exploded, which is Florentina. All right, her canes have gotten so big. I've been doing some weeding in the bed and trying to clear up the garden. I don't know if it happens to you guys as well, where you just get that summer slump. The weeds take over. The heat gets too hot and you slow down a bit in the garden. I'm at that slow down phase trying to bring it all back in, right? But this right here is Florentina. Can you see? Let me bring you in. I want to show you her canes because they are so beautiful. They are so thick. Oh my gosh. Her canes are they're fanned out right now because they're not tied in. Oh, I need help. Right? They're not tied in. But this little thing has her canes going left, right, and center. Okay? They are thick and gorgeous, which means that she is going to be sending up beautiful blooms for us next year. Okay, I paused so that I could put my mic on, right? So that hopefully you're able to hear me clearly without the sound of the wind in the background. Okay, but look, what was I saying? Da-da-da, Florentina. I'm just showing you how absolutely overgrown this little baby is right now. Canes everywhere, wanting to be trained. Oh my gosh. Setting up to be a beautiful rose for us next year. She's got a few blooms on the outside. I'm going to try to show it to you. Right? I'm going to take you around to show you the few blooms from Florentina. But we just had to pause on the lizzies again because I was saying something to you and got totally distracted. It's just typically me, right? But what I'd like to do with the lizzies, right now, this year they grew in front of Eden. They shared Eden's bed. I need to rework the garden space because I want to grow them again next year, but I'd like them in their own bed. I just want to see lizzies and nothing but lizzies in that space. So we are going to have to rework this garden, right, where we have dedicated beds for them to grow in. Look at our incredible hydrangea sending up new growth, right? Isn't that cute? Yeah. Oh my. And I see a new, what? She has a new bud there too. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I did not know that she would flower again in the season, but okay. You go, girl. Do your thing. Growing hair in a container as always. Right. I should show you my limelight hydrangea. I'll show you them. The little lime hydrangeas. So we've been blessed with rain. And with the rain, what has happened is that my hydrangeas, some of them, they're flopping like nobody's business, man. I have to figure out how to keep those guys up during those summer rains because they bloom during that time of the season when they're going to have those heavy rains, and then they end up flip flopping everywhere for me. Now, this area, before we pass it, let me show you. This area, I think we are going to take. Remember, I just spoke about a dedicated bed for the lizzies. I think this is going to be one of them. So this is an annual in a container. That container is gone. There's a Thomas A. Beckett growing back there. He has done nowhere as fabulous as Thomas in a container. So what we'll do is we're going to take this guy out of the ground and I'm going to pop him in a container, clear out this bed, build it up. Okay, we're going to use some wood to make it a sort of a raised bed. And this is where we're going to grow some lizzies right here in this spot. So we found one bed so far. All right, heading out of the garden. We are heading out Just gonna take you around really quick. Look at all that grass. People, the garden got away from me. It's life. It's life, people. All right, we're on the outside. All right, and this is what our little garden is looking like on the outside. The coreopsis are still holding on to a bit of blooms. Charles Darwin, Darcy Bustle are in bloom. All right, and we are almost over to Florentina. Okay. Here she is. I just wanted to show you some fresh blooms on her really quick. I always check the ground right here because this is where I saw a snake in my garden 2 years ago. But look, yeah, I know, right? She's going to be so beautiful next year. And look at this cane. Look at this cane. Follow it. Look at that cane. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I am not troubling her, right? I'm going to just let her grow and be all crazy, right? And then I'm going to try to make a friend who knows how to train climbers. And they're going to come over and they're going to help me train them. They are going to help me. Charles Darwin right here. And Darcy Bustle. And peek on through. Who's that purple, people? Look how gorgeous that purple looks in a rose garden. That's a Lizzie in the background. Oh man, I love this. All right, let's take a look at the hydrangeas. I want to show you how they've done and who's standing after all of the rain that we had. Alrighty, so here we are at the standard section with or limelight hydrangeas. All right, and as you can see, my limelights are kind of bowing right now, right? They actually did pretty good this year, though. Kid you not, although they're a bit out of shape and reaching for the ground. They are holding up their panicles. I didn't lose one branch. I did not lose a branch yet, knock on wood, all right? And hopefully I will not lose one. Okay. That a dog just barked behind me, scared me so anyway, I won't even tell you how much. Guys, I'm afraid of dogs. So I heard a little roof and anyway, let me get back to what we're talking about, which is the limelights. All right, so did not lose any branches this year. They're looking really good. And they haven't browned out on me. Normally with my limelights, I kid you not, people, I go from the light green to white, and then I get my brown. I brown out like overnight, right? But this year, I'm going to get some lime green again. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. So they held up their panicles really well. Drooping, yes, a bit, but nothing that we can't live with. I'll show you the ones in containers. This is a set in containers right here. Little hottie, bowed down a bit. The limelight's still standing. Right? Yeah, so this is good. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. But now I want to take a second to show you a standout. We have got one here growing in a container, guys. That oh, perfect storm, right? But we've got a container grown hydrangea that she's not studying the rain. This hydrangea says, bring it on. This hydrangea says, pour on me because I am going to keep standing tall. Look at this hydrangea, people. This is a quick fire fab. Look at her. Completely, when I say completely, completely unbothered by the rain. Not one droopy stem to be seen. I was like, okay, I like you. All right. So I'm kind of liking, I'm not kind of liking this. I'm loving on this, right? For her to hold up her panicles with all of the rain that we had, this is, hey, this is a selling point. This is a really good thing right here, right? So what I'll have to do, because I like it so much, is that I want to add another one or two of her in containers because I like that uprightness. I love it. I love it, right? Come, let me show you the second one. Sorry for the quick turn of the camera. But here is the second one right here. Hello. And remember, these are babies, right? Second season in. Stop it. They got potential. They have got some potential, people. I love it. All right, walking on over, I kind of jumped into the middle of the lawn. I'm adding new hibiscus to the garden. You guys know I have a thing for dark foliage, right? Love dark foliage. These guys have been on the porch for about 2 weeks, so they've lost their dark foliage. I have to get back in the sun to darken up more for us. But this is, hold on, give me a second to remember. Starry, Starry Night. Starry, Starry Night is going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Do you remember that space in the back where we have the hydrangeas growing around the marigolds that I've been saving for roses? Yeah, I think I'm going to pop this one there. Look at her. Look at those lines, the streaks of pink. That's just gorgeous. I'm going to pop her there where we have where we the bed that we had planned for roses. I'm going to have them grow there for a season or two because I want to experience it and because I love dark foliage. Love it. Coleus is still growing out of this world, people. Out of this world. All right. But let's take it on to the side because I want to take a look at our bobos. Our bobo hydrangeas to see how they held up. How did they hold up? They held up. Right? Bobos do their thing. I can't complain about my bobos, people. They are brightening up right now, filling in the space. I'm really, really missing the ones at the back, but they'll be back next year, right? But this section right here is normally filled with bobo hydrangeas, and they are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah? So the bobos did their thing. I'm going to take you into the garden now because I'd like to show you a little lime hydrangea. The little lime did not like it, people. The little lime did not enjoy the rain. And we're going to talk about her for a second. I think we're going to have to do some staking because it's a beautiful hydrangea. I love the limey color of it. I just need to keep her upright in the garden. So let's head on back and take a look at the lime. Oh, one of my containers fell over. Hold on. I had moved this. I removed the little Camrose of Sharon's. I removed those this weekend because it wasn't growing well. So I removed both plantings of it. So we've got a lot of space there. Remind me to show it to you. Right, I brought the kids on out and they helped me get it done. So we've got either a new planting area or something else to rework in that space. But right now, I'm taking you back over to show you the little lime hydrangeas. Right? Really not in, right? Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. This one's huge. And even the baby back there, she not into, right? So I'm thinking these guys are going to need a bit of support. Next year, I'm going to try to get that support worked in before the plant starts to grow and do her happy dance. But in terms of a hydrangea, it is gorgeous. I mean, oh, this one broke completely off. Let me see if I can get it up for you. Oh my God, if you ever see the size of this panicle, look at this, guys. I'm holding it and it is heavy for me. So it must be so heavy for the poor plant. Look at that. It's huge. How can I show you how huge it is? It's in my hand. And so I can't get a full view. Can you see it? Oh my goodness, it is heavy. Oh, these poor babies. This is so huge, so heavy, so gorgeously gorgeous of a lime color. Right? I'm going to try to pop it in here. See if it will sit in here for a second because I want to show you how absolutely hugely gorgeous it is. Hold on. And I can't do it justice with my hands. So I'm popping it in, trying to pop it. There you go. Come on, girl. Stop it. Just pop right here for a minute, man. I just want to show them how gorgeous you are. Yeah. You got so much potential. This is crazy. Okay. I got her in. So she's sitting there now for a second. Look at how huge that panicle is. Oh my, let me put my hand by it. Oh my gosh, huge, right? Look, I'm not even halfway, I'm not even covered half of the panicle. That is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous, wow. That is a standout, is it not? Oh my goodness. I really want to grow this one. I mean, I'm growing her, but I'd like her to grow healthy in the garden and not flop with those rains. But based on how heavy that stem was when I picked it up, girl, she's going to really need some very strong sturdy, sturdy stems to brace that. Wow, that is huge. I like it. Okay, but this is what she looks like after the rain on the ground, right? So next year, I'm going to ensure that I provide support for the plants even before they start growing, because if she's going to be blooming heads is like this, I want to see those heads, guys. I want those blooms in my garden. All right, and it's going to take a little bit of work, but I think I'll enjoy those panicles. What do you guys think? Yeah, love it. All right, behind her, the Rose Island is very quietish. Right? There is a Bring Me Sunshine. Bring Me Sunshine is always giving you some love. He likes to share the joy with us. Taking you over so you can see one of his blooms here. This little one got completely out of control. I had to cut back so many canes because they were just long and everywhere. Mhm. Sophie, if you have kept track of this island, every time I pass, Sophie is in bloom, right? So she simply does not stop. Hyde Hall is filling in the background, quiet but growing beautifully. And so is James L. Austin. Okay, so that is the island. It's amazing how much it has filled in, right? It has filled up. I'm going to pull back so you can see that it has filled in beautifully. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, love it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and we will end the video here for today. As always, I have to thank you guys. Thank you so much for having joined me for another beautiful day in the garden. If you haven't already subscribed, you need to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys, and let's keep doing what? Let's keep growing our little garden together. Thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will see you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.